Okay, then let us wait for everything to start. And then we're gonna check the sound. That was my cell phone saying that I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So, can I hear myself? I don't know, we're about to find out. Okay, I can hear myself on YouTube, that's great. And I can hear myself just perfectly fine on Twitch. So there we go, the sound has been tested. Thank you, Mr. Cloud, for your retweet of this stream. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Such a lovely present, says Samurai. And I forgot to write this down, so I'm writing it now. Now I'm opening up the YouTube chat. Let's see, do this, I shall. And there we go. Thank you, Samurai, for your retweet. I appreciate it. Now we shall unwrap this game. Okay, apparently Phoenix Wright is objecting to it already. But here we go, everyone. Here we go. Phoenix Wright? Ha! More like Phoenix Wrong! Oh! Or not. So, I played this game for the DS. It didn't go well for me because I never beat the first case. So, what's this? What? Oh no, I don't want to play it in Japanese. Oh, you have different save files. Nice. Do we have an option if you go to the furthest right? Where's my... Okay, there it is. Might be needing the other 3DS. There we go. Just in case I need the stick. Objection, isn't chibi. Now we shall see. Almost said it in Swedish. Okay, there was no option, so new game, here we go. Episode 1, the first turnabout. And this is the chapter I could never beat when I first played the game. Someone has been murdered with the help of a statue. Kinda convoluted way of killing someone. Thank you, Samurai. And we have all the objection and overrule memes starting already. Yeah, someone like him. This also bugged me now when I played the game, because I knew it was him and I had absolutely no way of proving it. Because obviously I fail, you know. I should voice act for fun. Getting into Red Dwarf territory. Right, more like wrong. Wasn't she murdered? I thought she was murdered. Maybe she wasn't murdered because obviously she's here. Oh, you owe him a favor, eh? Oh, really? So, my job is because of that guy, okay. And I failed him then! Wonderful. Still get paid if he goes to jail, so what do I care? Well, of course I care, he's my friend, you know. I want him not to be convicted for a crime he didn't commit. Yeah, probably. He's not making it easy for me. Hello, Butts. What a beautiful name you have. Gives me flashbacks to, you know, Final Fantasy V. The main character in that game is also named Butts. Why? Oh man, you guys are really active. Voice act. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Yeah, but obviously we already know it's not him. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. My best friend murdered his girlfriend. The end. I'm just kidding here. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Sounds like me now. Though I have been pretty lucky in the last couple of months, so I can't really complain. Can it be better? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Yeah, I have my doubts though, you know. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, we all know how well that went last time I played this game. It went terribly. Twice. Okay, it's August 3, or August 3rd, I mean, 10 AM, District Court, room number 2, okay. I'd rather be in courtroom number 1, but oh well. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
It's Phoenix Wright, no, it's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm terribly at remembering stuff like this, you know, so these kind of games are not my biggest area of expertise. Judge's Beard game is excellent. Santa Judge.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. Is this a murder trial? Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait.
Uh-oh.
No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
It's Mia Fey! Who was it? Cindy. Cause of death, loss of trauma. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Yeah, I guess so. So Cindy something. A cinder block, really? Oh well, it's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit by a blunt object. That one I remember. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was in this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Type weapons submitted as evidence by prosecutor Payne. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is only ammunition. It's the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court records frequently. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. What is that in Phoenix ear? Wax? Hello, Dutch Gaming. A long time ago, I think. I could be wrong, though. But that's what I believe.
Ahem! Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What is it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Okay, with the passport. Let's check that. I won't check that. Stupid judge, I won't check it.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Okay, submitted as evidence, yeah. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 7th of 30th, the day before the murder. Okay. Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Yeah, that can't be good then. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mr. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Okay, so that's apparently important because it's in red. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yeah, stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof!
Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this! You don't really help anything now, do you? With saying stuff like that.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe that Kerr's motive is clear to everyone.
Accused, I mean.
Yes, quiet.
Oh boy. This is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What the hell? What was that voice?
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
That was Payne's objection. Yeah, but that's a weird voice he had, but... Eh.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Haha, saw it. That's a nice pun, but yeah, that's clearly the murder.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Sandwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
And this is where I failed. The music is reminiscent of the Mega Man Battle Network series, but they are both in the Capcom, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna listen to this.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Okay.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Well, yeah, the door is half open there.
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Okay, blackout record added in the court record.
Now, Mr. Wright.
So let's check that right away before I forget. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. He did say 1 PM, and noon is 12 PM, I believe. Huh. Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It is in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out the contradiction in the testimony. And this is what I completely failed when I played the game the first time. Yeah, he's very similar looking to the Happy Mask salesman, that's for sure. Hello, IV:XXAM. It's your favorite game. Oh, that's neat. I have only played this game once before. Well, the first one, that is. Never the trilogy. Okay, the witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. Okay. Time of death. Wait a minute. "4 PM to 5 PM. He said he was... Okay, I got it now. I got the contradiction. How could I miss that the first time I played the game? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Was this the one? Yeah. Objection!
Objection!
Haha! You found the body at 1 PM. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM, for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 PM. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? I got you, saw it. Man, I can't believe I didn't get this the first time I played the game. Yeah, the obvious contradiction was obvious if you just read the reports. Yeah, exactly, phone in the park. He tried to use the cordless phone, but it didn't work, he mentioned. Yeah, I got them further than before now, luckily.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Okay, so we're not done here, obviously.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Yeah, but the thing is, the power was down.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Yeah, this one was simple. The time of discovery. Coming from the television. The only question is now... Yeah, it must be here. And I think it was this one, right? The blackout record. Yeah, there we go. Objection! Didn't work, okay. Objection! There we go. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah!
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sight?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quiet. Yeah, I'm on roll right now. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sight, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Oh, he's having a to pay on as well. Battery operated YouTube on iPad.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mrs. Sight. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Yeah, let's see what changes here. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Okay, I think I got this one. He mentioned the clock being the murder weapon, but that's not true. It was the blunt object, Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, the murder weapon, there we go. And if we go here, we can see that this was the murder weapon. Objection! Okay, it didn't work again. Where's the fucking... There we go. Or is it... No, it must be here. Objection! Objection! Where's the microphone? The DS. I mean 3DS. Isn't it down here? Objection! Okay, I didn't say objection this time, but sure, whatever. Where is the micro? Where is the mic actually on this 3DS? Can't really see it anymore. It's not on the right side. Not on the left side. Oh well. Somewhere then. Maybe up there actually. Oh well. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, I love this theme. You with your objection and your evidence, just what do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sight. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and say the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim went into the apartment. Mick on mine is just about a power button. Yeah, it should be somewhere there around there as well. Mine, I think. Probably this actually. One of those things. So either went into the apartment or knew the victim, so let's try this one first. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah, prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Okay, so I don't think it mattered which one I chose there.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate?
Oh, it does matter. I would have lost a point if I chose the wrong answer, okay. That's incredibly good to know.
Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Ah!
Okay, it was a toupee. I threw it in Phoenix's face.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, burn! Give him death!
Okay, so we get 5 chances and we lose all 5, it's game over.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is running in this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Hart heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's battery, ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all. Yeah, I figured the exclamation marks up in the right corner was my 5 chances. But thanks for letting me know, Samurai.
So, we heard a clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between the Mrs. Hart heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let your indictive witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sight.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, You lawyers are slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I fail? Not so fast, Mrs. Sight. Okay, no, it wasn't over. Chief! Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try to think out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have the proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that I can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Okay, let's see the passport. She arrived back from noon, which means the clock must have been kept going at that point. Time of death. Must be this one. Take that! Should be the passport. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset the clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mrs. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ooh.
Order, I say.
Yeah, luckily for me I figured it out without help. That would be a good thing to say by the way. Please don't help me unless I explicitly ask for help. I kinda want to try and figure these ones out myself, you know. But I do appreciate that you want to help me. It's not that I don't want your help. It's just that I want to try it on my own first before asking for help.
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, everyone.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Woohoo! And we have confetti because we're happy.
And with that, this court is adjourned. And don't worry about it, Lost Subrosion. I didn't even put it in my description, so might as well. Please, no hints unless... No hints or helps. Or helping unless I ask for it first. Thank you. Thank you. And a happy smiley. Why not? There we go. There we go. Yeah, confetti in the courtroom. It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Salt let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Salt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and murdered her. Yeah, I doubt this would happen in a real life court. But the game is kind of like a soap opera, which is kind of funny. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wind is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, nah, never mind. She was a gold digger. That's why she had no interest in you, Larry. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Not make him wanna just cry. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she's thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gonna sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's obvious, that freaking clock. Take that! Okay, apparently objection doesn't work, but take that clearly works. Oh well, I don't mind. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Probably. Is it over here? There? That's the objection. Indeed. Right? So, you know, the game disagreed with me that, oh, the microphone was not there. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Ooh, sounds like me as a crush on Phoenix. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I would never be able to keep. The birds congratulated you, Grodus. Think they recognize you now. Or maybe they are annoyed about the loud objections. Brand new episodes have been added. Woo! Yes, I will have to save. Oh, I can choose to replay chapters as well. Nice. So there's some replayability to it. That's nice. Turnabout Sisters, episode 2. Oh yeah, that's true. You did get art. Ring, ring. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. Have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. Just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some paper inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 AM. And that is our time. September 5th, 8:57 PM, Fay & Co. Law Office.
Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho! You are not coniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho! My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence.
Farewell, Miss Faye.
And the person was killed in the very same way. Okay, so we got to see the murderer straight off the bat. Red, white, blue. It's Shinra. September 5th, 9:08 PM. Faye and Co. law offices. Yeah, rip Mia, she'd be dead. Oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. UK flag she just spoke of. Let's examine. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Okay, is that all, really? That's probably all. So let's move to the office. That smell. Blood! Sis! Someone's there? Yeah, there we go. Chief? Chief? Chief! Snake? Snake? Snake! Who are you? Can't you see the resemblance, Phoenix? I sure hope it's not Chris's blood. Yeah. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Okay, so yeah, Mia was murdered. Chief. Let's move. Now we're gonna examine, see if there's anything here. It's entrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Okay, that must mean there has been some struggle at the very least. No clues here. Maybe it said... Okay, it says examine where I can examine. Okay, that's good to know. Tampering with the evidence. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Okay. I can examine a window. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Anything else? I'll probably ask her body then. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The Thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The Thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light lying broken in the back of the room. Yeah, well, nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? I didn't even notice that before. It says Maya. A word is written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. Okay, so we got some more evidence. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What does this do? Oh, I can examine more stuff here. Neat. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, it's a woman. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go and examine the window. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was an email. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Yeah, looks pretty old for today's standards too. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Well, yeah, Phoenix Wright is in it. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. The chief's chair, a simple, functional design, feels pretty good to sit in too. Let's examine the window now. Okay, nothing else to it. So I think we're pretty much done here. We're gonna move to Fay & Co. law offices. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. No, there she is. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but it's actually shaped like a comma. Oh, Sabroshan asking about the quote-unquote nines. Yeah, the Magatamas. Thanks for letting me know what they're called as well, because I had no idea what they're called. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya! So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let's talk first. Yeah, you and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm here, her younger sister. And you were here. Oh, and you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, what happened then? What are Magatamas for, actually? I know it's in some kind of religious fashion, but what are they actually for, is my question. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. Okay. So let's present the note for her. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. And now the cops have arrived. Oh, so it's like a good luck charm. Okay, that makes sense. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, it's Gumshoe or whatever his name is. Oh, it was actually Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving on 1 inch, okay? Great. Yes, great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Hee! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I doubt that. Yeah, best detective ever. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Yeah, as far as I've gotten, I've seen one of the cases from this game before, after all. As I've gathered from watching that case, was that Gumshoe is pretty much the comical relief character of the game. So September 6th, 9:07 AM, detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. And that's usually what they do with the suspects, though. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? I don't know, I never saw your face, Phoenix. So I can't blame you for it if you did or not. Yeah, Gumshoe with intelligence of gumshoes. No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my union's partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever got in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Okay, that's perfect. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Yeah, let's move. Let's examine. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. I'm really proud of this guy. Yeah, probably just a statue. There's a camera up here. Smile for the camera. Okay, she just disappears when examining. Very well. Let's move. Okay, let's talk then. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. It's a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime, though. Well, I figure it was better to have her choose, because she's the one that, you know, is convicted and all. So it's up to her whether she wants me as a lawyer or not. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Okay, that's great then. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see the detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait! What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Yeah, it would be too easy. Yeah, she has nothing to pay me with, but then again, she is in jail. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Though some, lawyers do things pro bono. This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I ever was in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Oh, say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Sorry, I know it must be on. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the Thinker clock that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, that's all of it. Good. We may go back and I'm gonna move. So, onward to Grossborough Law Office. September 6th, Grossborough Law Office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Nah, we're gonna examine. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Yeah, probably as for show. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here got money to burn. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we shall move to... Let's go for Faye and Cole law offices, see if we can find something there. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there? This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the Butts guy. No, Phoenix Wright.
How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suda Shoes. Nah, Detective Gumshoe, we know who he is. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe.
Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to your pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there.
You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Good. Then I can talk with him first. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Okay, I got the report from him. Nice. Then, let's ask about the painting of Indiana Jones. Yeah, it did look like it did look like Indiana Jones. But let's just ask him about the cell phone. About Maya.
Yeah? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this isn't one trial you weren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Actually, I don't. Never heard of him.
Wow! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay, so no phone right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's present that. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fowl's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Well, he seems rather dumb. But we're gonna tell him straight. No reason to lie to him. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's just, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all little girls' weird and spicy secrets. You're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Oh, here you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems I didn't know this recorded conversation. Okay. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Okay, thanks for that, Gumshoe. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So, you sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get detectives leak information. Except that he leaked all the information to me, that moron. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss Faye. I would actually like to examine. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, I thought he was going to do a rhyme or some sort, but I guess not. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal! Who was that? I guess that was Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess we'll go and move on. So we're gonna head for Gatewater Hotel, or Gatewater Hotel, I mean. And we're gonna talk with the witness, despite Gumshoe telling us not to. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Remember to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. So let's examine things. There's a screwdriver stuck in a drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Let's continue examining. So we're not allowed to examine the flower fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. Okay, yeah, that's good. The late summer sunlight streamed through the window. There's the Fane Cola office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Yeah, so we can use that to prove that that Maya is innocent. But at the same time, it's very suspect that this woman would have this room. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Okay, we've pretty much examined all we can. So let's talk. Yeah, what you witnessed. Phoenix checked the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. I'm pretty sure you're not talking about this kind of chest where you put things in and where you find treasure. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know the thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey! I'm just doing my job here. Tee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you tell me what it is you do? Well, no, tee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Huh. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's all. So we're gonna move out of here, I think. So let's go back to Grossberg Law Office, see if he's back. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I have ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, and are you not?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually it's about Maya Fey.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? We did examine this room, but yeah, that's Indiana Jones, alright. I'm gonna talk with him. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia trusted you.
She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? It's because of Edgeworth, probably. He's afraid of Edgeworth. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
You noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not buying.
Oh, I'm not buying. Ugh. And that's about it. Think we might have all. I don't think this was on the... Okay, maybe it was there before. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing there. Good. Okay, we shall move back to the detention center, I think. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Actually, that reminds me, we never listened to this. Let's see. Yeah, what's up? I haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on. I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue of the thinker and tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers, is that evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Okay, so that's what it said. Broken remains, yeah. Yeah, it's like the clock. What's profiles? Oh, I can read up on the people also. She's 23, okay. A veteran defense attorney and me as mentor. No, she's 17. I thought she was older than that. Okay. And he's 30. She was 27. And of course Miles Edgeworth is 24. Oh, you're back. Yes, I sure am back. Also, thanks for all the retweets for the stream, by the way. I do appreciate it. Quite a bit. Did you find a lawyer? Well, see, let's be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. No, you haven't. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. Let's ask her about her mother then. The women in my life have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Yeah, your mother's enemy, let's ask about those. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, There was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it a big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM, time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Nah, we're gonna defend Maya, obvious choice. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know why. Someone else is the culprit, obviously. You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? Most likely. She looks very suspicious. Trying to be all cutesy. And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. Also very suspect. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Okay, we had a crying phoenix right there. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who had no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Well, obviously. Okay, so we're pretty much done here. Yeah, smile for the camera. Yeah, real pro. I wonder if she's been sitting here for hours. Probably, actually. Cause single blunt, yeah. That was instantaneous. Can I present these to her? Yeah. I'm just gonna try here to see. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said that they thought there were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Grodus loves the camera. What are you practicing, Samurai? Though I never heard of a glass light stand before this. Remember that receipt? You mean that one with my name on it? Any other idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. Yeah, but he's a moron. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Ooh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. A character and previous that, I get a guitar. Ah, you're borrowing your friend's guitar. Okay, that's neat. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Let's present this. No, that's why I presented it, because I wanted you to see it. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're done here. Now the question is, let's go for Gateway Water Hotel again. Oh, Bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. All right. I've just come up to the delivery room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back, quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White. Was that the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Most likely aren't. But screwdriver? There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretape? Tap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit for evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I sure know what you mean, Phoenix. I didn't take you for an ass guy, but now we found out. Ooh, bellboy, still here? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you. Oh, I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Yeah, so do I. To be continued. Awesome. Press start at any time during the game to save your data, okay. So I'm gonna take a quick break here and I'll be right back after that, so see you soon. Okay, there we go. I am back, so let's save the game. Save, do not turn off the system. Yes, I wouldn't dream to do that. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Yes, now in courtroom number 1. We are finally important. And there's Edgeworth. We're on the right side now, unlike last time we were on the left side.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any sign of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime.
The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Hello there, Gumshoe.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
That's a neat map.
The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record, okay.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay, Maya's face arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Can't read now, apparently. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Miss Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cross-examining what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in the testimony.
Whoosh! Schmack!
Hey! Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in any witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and a lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
Hold it!
There we go, it worked. Nice. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Yeah.
Hold it!
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay, now I'm just being a buffoon again. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, maybe I can't use it there. Okay. The witness saw Miss Maya fade at the very moment of the murder. Hold it! Hold it! Seriously, hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Maybe I can't use it there, then let's try it somewhere else. Hold it! Okay, never mind. I was yelling hold it when I couldn't do anything. Now I accidentally turned off the sound. Or so I thought I did, but I didn't apparently. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You did say it. Exactly. What about this suspicion woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than that her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ah, sorry, I got the order of the things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. No, you didn't. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. You didn't find the letter? How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Yeah, cross-examination again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper to her body. Hold it! Hold it! Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho! Then who did write it, Mr. Smarty Pants? Who, I did. Yeah, the killer, let's try that. The killer! Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouth, Miss Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Yeah. Can I listen to this? I don't think presenting this would do anything for me. Okay. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Found on the finger. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Show the blood. Well, maybe if I present the phone. Alright, I need to do it on the right area as well. Examine the scene, crime scene with my very own eyes. Actually, hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay, I can't use it. Written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Yeah. Or maybe I'm just looking for contradictions. Suspect examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Actually, shouldn't that be a let's try. Objection! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to paralyze you, Mr. Wright. Okay, that was not it. Must be on the wrong track. Seen with my very own eyes. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it, Gumshoe! Ah, okay, it clearly doesn't work at all there. Because it works for all the other ones right away. But it doesn't work for this one. Or maybe I already used it on that one. Wait a minute. Okay, so he's... That looks weird. Hold it! No, wait, that's the one I used hold it on before. Objection! Objection! The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in that statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all, Mr. Wright. Okay, that was not it either. Well, clearly I didn't win any points. Maybe there's something I'm missing with the evidence here. Blunt force trauma. Wait a minute. Of course. I know what to do now. Let's see. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests show that the blood was the victim's. And the blood was found on finger. Hold it! Hold it! Maybe hold it doesn't even work now. Hold it! Okay, I give up on hold it. Well, wait. It probably doesn't work because I actually have something I can contradict with. That's what it's up with. Objection! Objection! That's why hold it doesn't work. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly contradicts the, I thought... Okay. Maybe this one? Objection! Objection! The written statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna lose this so bad. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. It's not a piece of paper, it's actually a receipt. The broken glass. Yeah. This is where her body was. There's the window. The murder weapon. Maybe this then. But I also need to place it on the right area. I need to find Maya. Okay, so this should be it then. Objection!
Objection!
Not like this, Grodus. Ah, crap, I failed. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay, I failed this one. As the title said, worst attorney. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution claims. This court finds the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, guilty. Game over. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court's adjourned. Okay, so that was not it. Okay, so you can start from the very beginning like that. We're gonna continue from Shap. No, no, no! Oh. No, wait, this was the right place. Okay, never mind. We're gonna skip all this text, since we've already seen it. Yeah, it is a trial, luckily. I was thinking, at first that it was found by the window. And the blunt door there, yeah. Yeah, okay. Mega Man B and 6 Judge 3 is faster. Is that a YouTuber or something? Who's Mega Man BN6 is my question. Because I have no idea. Okay, so let's use objection or something else. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, no. Hold it! Hold it!
Hold it!
There we go. Now it worked. Didn't work for the first two. Oh, okay, well, she was standing out. Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Yes, you did. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, no. Hold it!
Hold it!
Okay, now it worked. Let's see here. What does this mean? translate. Detect language. Okay, apparently the Spanish means hello fucking Trump. First of all, I'm not American, so you're kinda off there. Second of all, not really Trump. But gringo means stranger. So, more like hello fucking... I don't know. Well, I can do this when I think about it. Or can I? No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That should have done it, right? Yeah, there are always trolls in live streams. Okay, that's weird. Let's see. Remove. There we go. Really no reason for me to ban. Hold on just 1 second. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now we're back to on where we were before. Okay, really now, what does this mean? Do not say anything. Something Korea bombarded Latinos. We just want to be friends, right? Huh? Okay, apparently this guy can't even spell in his own language. Must be a kid. Okay, what? Why did I get an error now? Let's remove that. Do not say anything when by bombing Latinos. We also... Doesn't make any sense. Oh, how I wish that Google Translate would translate grammar as well. Okay, yeah. Now it's talking about September 11th, so goodbye. Ugh. Okay, yeah, the pink thing here. And let's go ahead and... Okay, I can't even do that now. Neat. Oh, I can, good. There we go. Well, that wouldn't be really it. Won't bother then. What the hell? Ah, for fuck's sake. I don't want that. There we go. Oh well, let us continue. Sorry about the small delay there. Okay, so now the witness testimony is back again. But I do have it saved though, so I can always do this. And I'm kinda curious after all. Let's do this. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own 2 eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Let's just do that. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. So now I need to find a contradiction in it. Which didn't go so well last time. Oops. Let us see here. Yeah, let's begin the hard evidence. Okay, so I can press him. After securing the suspect, I examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper. Wait. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, I can't press him apparently. So it must be like I thought then. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Objection!
Objection!
You can just press. Okay, no, that was not it. But he claims that he arrested her before the suspect. I mean, finding the note. A piece of paper next to the victim's body. Hold it! Okay, can I probably only do that when I don't have any evidence. Objection!
Objection!
Okay, no, I didn't get it again. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. You hit that statement before Ace Attorney. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold it! Okay, it didn't work. No. Okay, so this... Objection!
Objection!
Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim Mia Fey wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Thank you for offering help, Samurai, but nah, I figured it out. Took me a while though, but I finally figured it out. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, detective. Ooh, snap. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder, I think. Or did I? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's points being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor,
It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Thank you, Samurai. He was the one that gave me the autopsy, after all. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay, so we got a new autopsy. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yeah, he did another one on his own accord. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Probably the way she tries to present herself. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Oh, and we gotta have the juggles as well. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witnesses accord. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this moosey girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. And of course with the jiggling again. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's face understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. The murderer is the judge. If only. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, so it was like 9 AM at night. I looked out the window, you know. When was this?
Okay, this was in the morning though. Didn't say the time. And then, ooh, I saw a woman, yeah. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna press her a bit. Okay. I looked out the window, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Okay. So, question is, what is the contradiction here? Yeah. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay, that didn't work. Hold it! Hold it! Yeah, I can't press it either. Oh, I can press it there. Okay, never mind. I take that back. She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. And she hit her. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, first of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Question your testimony, though. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Ah, there we go.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ooh, you got her there. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Okay, so we're back at the witness testimony. I think the hold it, saying it, don't work when it's the wrong thing, I mean. Where you can't really press anything on it. I did see everything, I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did it. That clock. The kind statue clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
How did she know it was a clock? It never mentioned anything about it being a clock in the testimony. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Objection! Objection! Objection?
Objection!
There we go. When I said it as a question. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh. You'd like that, wouldn't you, not Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh,
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that is important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes of course. You will withdraw your question, Miss Wright.
Objection!
No, I won't. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my questions. How do you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard. It said time. So, you've been to the law office of Fay & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hee. The law office of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconvenient that the clock is question rang. Because it's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. Ha, I paid attention. For once. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Ooh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense say. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. I'm on to you, Miss May. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty, it couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Miss Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, I can, actually. Oh, impossible, of course. Nah, I have proof. What? Wasn't it to you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof. Yes, you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... this one. Yep, we have the time here. So... take that!
Take that!
Haha! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep! So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. Ah, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear. The clockwork was already gone by the time that this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go through so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections?
Yes, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Should be this one. I guess it's made by Larry, but...
Take that!
Take that!
Haha. It's simple. The clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Ooh. Oh. What the hell? That's weird. His weapon of choice. The beard. Ooh, that is not a pretty face. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! That's rather creepy and weird.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
This is scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April may have known the clock... Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you held it. This is a familiar authority, I'll use the same approach, Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hand.
Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you stuck, the force of the impact made the tinker ring. That's when you heard it.
Objection!
You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the tinker was empty. Oh, of course I wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure.
No way!
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness story. The meltdowns are hilarious in this game. Yeah, that's for sure. Ergo, she was not at this crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know that Tinker was a clock? Wait! Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
Well, proof you say?
Then the court will examine your proof, Miss Wright. How did the witness know that Tinker was a clock? Must be the wire proof. Or wiretap, I think. Let's check this one. Take that! Have a look at this. Ah! Whew, that. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim's Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Ouch! Ooh!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous!
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Yes, she did.
Take that!
I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen it.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, I haven't called me in a while. There we go. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Tinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defendants demand an answer.
Witness, answer the questions. Did you tap her phone? Miss May?
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Okay. It's no fair, all of you nagging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April now. Now the real final blow. Miss May, confess. You did it, didn't you? Are you out of your mind? Oh wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer. You must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. Oh yeah, right. Just ask the bellboy. Ooh, that might have been bad. Let's try this. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low already enough.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree on to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. This is my condition. What? I'd better find some suspicion in the bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna accept the conditions. Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your conditions. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. No, wait, he's the murderer. Oh well, I fucked myself over. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looked rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at the precisely requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, that's not it. Hold it! Not it. Hold it! Not it. Hold it! Not it. Hold it! Okay, not it either. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. But I have to use... Okay, so it doesn't really work then, as I thought it would. Let's press him. Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
Hold it.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Yeah. He did look rather weird. Do I have anything here? No. Broken glass. No, that shouldn't be it. It doesn't say when she was killed here. The phone, no.
Hold it.
9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. So, she was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder. Yeah. Let's see, this one. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Yeah, why would she be so particular about time? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an enduring mannerism of mine. How come you were so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guests, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted Belbert to remember her. Okay, we got it then. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand.
This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. No, I don't think so.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Let's protest. Wait, please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object.
The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it. Now this is my last chance. Bed making, check-in. Let's try room service here. Tell me about a room service.
Again, sir?
At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quiet.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed.
It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oof! You fool!
Ha ha ha, Edgeworth, we're on to you. I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person?
Simple, it was...
The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the court other men from this court. Oof. Upstart amateur, these accusations are ludicrous. Truly, the court acknowledged the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Mayfay. Court is adjourned. Awesome. So we actually managed to make it through despite getting game over. So September 7th, 2:24 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Ooh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, he sent shivers up my spine. If you may... If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, the case is far too close. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one... Oh, do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Can I save now? I asked for full records of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigation. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay, good. To be continued. So now we get to save the game, which I'm gonna do. Here we go, saving the game. And here I'm actually afraid that I will end off the stream, because I haven't had anything to eat until breakfast, and I'm starting to get rather hungry, so I will end off the stream here. But thank you very much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed the very first case being finished, and hopefully this half of the second case. But when I stream next time, I'm either gonna stream this game or I'm gonna stream Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. But most likely this game, because I'm actually having rather fun with this game. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. It's the Frogger1. And I hope to see you next time I stream. Or at some of my videos. Take care everyone. And I hope to see you then. See you everybody.